a political impossibility. 6 months ago, it was supposed to be a political liability. Today, it becomes reality. It becomes reality because of the bipartisan leadership of the members of the United States Congress.
Measure that is now law in the United States, very complicated, full of compromises necessary to get it through the very narrowly divided U.S. Congress. It is the first major tax cut in 20 years since Ronald Reagan's first term as president. It reduces the lowest rate from 15% to 10%. Also reduces the rate paid by the most wealthy Americans from 39.6% to 35%. It will, over time, many of these cuts are phased in over a decade or so, it will over time double the child tax credit from $500 to $1,000. It also reduces the tax penalty on married couples and over time repeals the estate tax. But some of the relief is immediate, again, part of the political compromise. 95 million refund checks will start going out to U.S. taxpayers beginning on July the 20th. If you are single and have no children, you will receive a $300 rebate check. Single parents, a $500 rebate check, and married couples, a $600 rebate check. Now, the president, as he celebrated this today, noted there was bipartisan support for the bill, but it was a very modest number of Democrats who sided with the Republican president on this one. Many other Democrats holding events outside the White House today to criticize this bill. They say it benefits the rich at the expense of the working class. They say it gives away too much money, leaving Washington with not enough to deal with the problems in education, Medicare, or Social Security. So this debate over spending priorities and tax cuts will continue in a very different political environment. And as a recognition of that, the president having dinner tonight with Tom Daschle. He is the Senate Democrat who is now the majority leader and, of course, a member of the Democratic Party, the opposition to the president. Jonathan?
John King at the White House. Thanks very much. If you have access to a computer and would like to find out more about the president's tax cut, log on to our website. The address, cnn.com/US. There you'll also find highlights of Mr. Bush's fiscal year 2002 budget. You'll find it once again at cnn.com/US. The Bush administration is report after it formally rejected the Kyoto Protocol, the global warming pact designed to reduce greenhouse emissions. For more now, we're joined by environmental correspondent Natalie Pearce. Natalie?
John, this report comes from the National Academy of Sciences, and the panel said, yes, there are still some uncertainties, but the bottom line is the Earth is heating up and people are probably to blame. This is nothing new. Scientists have been saying this for years, in particular the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. But this was a report that was commissioned by the White House, by American scientists, including one of the country's most prominent skeptics. I'll read you a quote. It says, greenhouse gases are accumulating in Earth's atmosphere as a result of human activities, causing surface air temperatures and subsurface ocean temperatures to rise. Now, the report stopped short of endorsing some of the high-end estimates of the Intergovernmental Panel, suggesting that we look at an increase over the next 100 years of about 5 degrees centigrade, not 10. But it said that there are real effects from this and real strategies that policymakers can take to take care of this problem. So this is one more piece of evidence in a mounting mountain of scientific documents saying global warming is something we should be taking seriously. John?
Natalie, they have this information now. What are they going to do with it?
Now, that's the $64,000 question. President Bush meets with European leaders next week, and global warming is expected to be a hot topic. There's another round of international global warming talks in July in Germany. And right now, it's unclear where the administration's going to go from here. The Bush administration has rejected the Kyoto Protocol, the primary international device for dealing with global warming, but it hasn't really come up with its own solution. Observers are expecting to see something on a more voluntary line.
Natalie Pearce, thanks very much.